What's the most satisfying revenge you've ever gotten? When I found out someone had scammed my 78-year-old mother out of $10,000, I made it my mission to destroy his entire operation. What I discovered about this guy's criminal network was so much worse than I imagined, and getting him arrested became the most satisfying thing I've ever done. It started when my mom called me crying about losing money to what she thought was a legitimate charity. She'd been getting calls for weeks from someone claiming to represent a veterans organization. The caller, Michael, was incredibly convincing, knowing details about local military families and speaking with such sincerity that my mom started making regular donations. At first it was small amounts, but then Michael told her about a specific soldier who needed emergency surgery. He sent fake medical documents and stolen photos. My mom, with her huge heart, emptied her savings and sent $10,000 to help this fictional soldier. When she told me what happened, I was furious. This wasn't just about money. This garbage had specifically targeted elderly people and used their compassion for veterans against them. He'd made my mom feel stupid and ashamed for trying to help people. I started investigating immediately. The phone number led to a prepaid cell, but I didn't give up. I had my mom call him back, pretending she wanted to make another donation but needed tax information. While she kept him talking, I traced the call and got his location. I also had her ask about the charity's registration numbers. That's when I hit the jackpot. This idiot gave her fake federal registration numbers that I could trace. When I cross-referenced those with federal databases, I discovered this wasn't some small-time operation. This guy was running multiple fake charities targeting different demographics: veterans' families, cancer patients, disaster victims. I spent 2 weeks building a comprehensive file. I found at least 15 different fake charity names he was using, tracked down other victims through online complaint boards, and documented his entire operation. He wasn't just stealing from my mom, he was stealing from hundreds of elderly people across 3 states. The breakthrough came when I found his real identity. He'd been sloppy with one of his fake websites and left registration information that led back to his actual name and address. Turns out Michael was actually Derek Paulson, a 34-year-old with previous fraud convictions. I contacted the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center and submitted everything I'd found. I also reached out to victims I'd identified online and helped them file complaints. Within a month, the FBI had enough evidence to arrest him, but I wasn't done. I discovered Derek had been bragging about his scams on social media, posting photos of expensive purchases while laughing about stupid old people who fell for his calls. I screenshot everything and made sure those posts became evidence. When Derek was finally arrested, agents found over $200,000 in fraudulent donations in his accounts. He'd been running this operation for 2 years, specifically targeting elderly victims because he thought they were easy marks who wouldn't fight back. Derek was sentenced to 5 years in federal prison and ordered to pay full restitution to every victim. My mom got her $10,000 back, plus interest. But the best part was watching this coward realize that he'd picked the wrong family to mess with. The prosecutor told me that my investigation was so thorough it saved them months of work. Derek tried to plea bargain, but there was so much evidence that he had no choice but to accept the full sentence. My mom was amazed that I tracked him down and gotten her money back. But honestly, nobody messes with my family and gets away with it.